This is a Traxxas TRX4m that I want to sell, but the problem is it is completely in pieces. So today we're going to build it, test it, and then list it online. To build the car, I will use this awesome electric screwdriver, but I'll talk about that in a few minutes. There is lots of parts, pieces, and other things that I need to assemble, so this is going to be quite a lot of work. Just before we get started, I want to say that the car is a Traxxas TRX4m Bronco, but a lot of the parts are from AliExpress or original parts, and there is also a few that were 3D printed. For this video, I will be using this electric screwdriver from Secure Mall. This one is the model ES666. I just had a video about it and I am super impressed with it. It is a great screwdriver. Link to it will be down in the description, and links to a lot of the other parts will also be there. I think I'm going to start with the differentials and all of the links. Looking at the parts we have here, we of course have our 3D printed bottom skid plate, spare rim for the back. We have these metal drive shafts, which I'm actually going to use in one of my other TRX4Ms, so we have to take the plastic ones from that one and put them here. Then we've got our original Traxxas TRX4M shocks, some custom steering assembly, we've got a metal gearbox, all of our links here. Then we have our shock towers. Over here we have the original wheels and tires from the Bronco model, original bumpers, these are some differentials from AliExpress, chassis and electronics. So let's waste no more time and get right into it, starting off with the differentials and the chassis. Okay, about 2 hours later, and I think I have the chassis pretty much ready. Motor is in, servo is in. I had a little bit of a problem with the links. I had some of the wrong screws and it was a bit of a pain, but I think it's all pretty good now. I am missing the battery tray and some of the pieces for the front and the rear bumper that the body latches onto, so I'm going to have to 3D print them, but it's gotten pretty dark, so I'm going to have to leave that for the next day. So let's go print those pieces now and continue building tomorrow. It is now the next day, and I also decided that I'm not going to print the parts because no one really wants a car that's like 50% 3D printed. So I just stole these parts from one of my other TRX4Ms, so it's going to have all original parts and everything should be all good. So now we should be all good to finally finish this car. And I'm going to start off with the front and the rear bumpers. Next, let's throw in the battery tray. next up we have to mount the ESC and the receiver, and I think I'm going to use my Traxxas TQ receiver. I have a few of them and I have a spare controller, so that should be perfect. And now I have to somehow glue this like that, I think, and then into here, and it's a bit of a mess, yeah. So let's try and get that done now. And there we go, everything should be set up. Let's get a controller and see if it works. Turns out I don't actually have a spare Traxxas TQ controller, so instead we're going to use this old Spectrum one, and I actually do have the receiver for it as well, so this one should work. And that means that I now have to go through the painful process of undoing all of this and then doing it all up again with this receiver. And I've got it all done up again. I haven't tidied it up yet because I want to test it first in case we need to take everything apart again. But now I think we're ready to turn on the controller. No batteries. Okay, controller on, now the car. Oh, come on. There we go. And it doesn't work. So the steering swivel cable was the wrong way around, so we now have steering, but then there's no throttle. Oh. That does not sound very healthy. And there we go, the car works. You can see the drive shafts are not very centered, but it works most of the time. This might take a while to set up because, as you can see, it is not working very well at all. So I'm just gonna set it up and I'll show you when I'm done. So I just spent literally about 2 hours fighting with the electronics in here, trying to set it up, different controllers, different settings, and just nothing works. I am actually really annoyed because I cannot get this thing to work, which is really sad because I'm not going to be able to sell it or anything, and I just have no more ideas on how to fix it. It has some huge cogging issues, randomly changes the motor direction, and it just barely works. Well, it doesn't work. It's just, I'm really disappointed with this electronics. So for this video, I'm afraid that has to be all. I'm going to take these electronics out, throw them out so I don't waste any more time messing around with them, and I don't know, maybe just leave this as a rolling chassis, or maybe get some Endura electronics for it or something like that, or maybe the original ones as well. But I'm really sad and mad and everything at once. If you have any ideas on how to fix this, please let me know. I'm not going to throw it out just yet. I'm going to leave it for another day or two after this video is posted. So maybe if you guys have any ideas, maybe I'll be able to fix it. But I doubt I will. I am very sorry that I did not get to finish this video off. I was hoping to do some tests with it, play around, and then take some pictures and list it online. But that's just not going to happen. So sorry about that. But for this video, that has to be all. I hope you enjoyed watching me fail to get this work. And if you'd like to see more of me, you can check out my Patreon. There is a link in the description. There's some extra videos, unedited clips, update photos, and just some other cool stuff. Link to that is in the description, along with a bunch of other links for the stuff I used in this video. But for now, that is all. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. And now I have to disassemble all of this. Jesus.